So here in front of us today, we have the Space Gray AirPods Max. I do keep wanting to call them AirPods Pro Max, but without further ado, it was either this color or silver. They do also come in 3 other colors, a pink, a green, and a sky blue. I think if I wouldn't have had the option of silver or space gray, I probably would have gone for the dark blue. It's actually like a sky blue color. It's a very elegant looking color. It's very classy, conservative. If we just rotate the box to the side here, you can see you get the Apple logo on the side. And then at the very back of the box here, you can see that you get a good idea of what the charging case looks like. What's actually pretty interesting is it looks like you could easily carry these around. I think the case that these come in pretty much folds shut, probably using magnets. You get the Apple logo on the other side, you get the headphones on the front. On the top of the box, you do get the AirPods Max logo. And on the bottom, you get some other product information like what comes in the box. So with all Apple products nowadays, you can pretty much just peel the plastic off in this really elegant and sort of organized way. It actually didn't work well as planned, but yeah, there you go. There's pretty much the AirPods Pro Max here. So we can get this off the table here. And just like with every other Apple product, you should get some pretty awesome sensation opening the box here. But as you can see, you can pretty much just lift them right out of the box. At the bottom of the box here, you do get the standard designed by Apple in California pamphlet here. I'll go ahead and just open up this user manual here for you. This does actually use Apple's H1 chip, which I believe is used in the AirPods Pro. What you pretty much should be able to do is just turn these on and they should connect right to your iPhone, for example. And last but not least, what comes in the box is a Lightning to USB-C charging cable. Really excited about this. I actually might use this for my iPhone itself because I do have a 2nd generation iPhone SE. I don't have the new 12 or 12 Pro. As you can see here, there's like a little hole on this paper here. I'm assuming this is just going to rip, and it does. Who really cares anyways, right? Let's go ahead and just get this paper off here. This is not a leather case. This is actually more of a rubber silicone material. It's actually pretty similar to an Apple Watch band, but I would say just a little bit thinner than the Apple Watch band silicone. One thing I want to point out about this case here is even though I don't think it will protect it from drops, say from above a couple feet, you will notice that at the bottom of the case here, there is this nice rubber piece pretty much covering the bottom of the cup of the headphone. As you can pretty much see, the USB-C cable is right here, or that's where you would insert it basically. You'll actually notice that it's this sort of soft rubber material. Another thing I actually want to correct myself on here is these little white cups are actually not for charging the headphones. They're actually just to protect the ear cups on the inside. One thing you'll notice about these headphones is they actually are a pretty large size. As you might remember from the beginning of the video, looking at the box, it was actually a pretty decent size. They're nicely weighted. They're not too heavy by any means. They should be pretty much flexible enough. No creaking or cracking as you can hear pulling these apart. These look great. The headphones themselves feel really comfortable. You'll actually notice that there is no Apple branding, thank God, on these headphones, or else you would probably look like a goofball walking around with Apple logos on your head or on each side of your head. The design is a little bit dull. It's a little bit uninspiring. They kind of do look consumer grade. These don't look professional grade, but there is the digital crown. It actually feels exactly like the Apple Watch crown. There's also a button on the top of the headphone here. Let's go ahead and just see how the ear cups themselves adjust here. You can actually see that they sort of pivot a little bit, and then you can pretty much pull this arm out. Sometimes I actually have to adjust one side different from the other. So what's nice is that you can pretty much adjust these any way you want within the range, obviously, and they'll pretty much stay put. And they're extremely sturdy too, so you shouldn't have to worry about adjusting them constantly and eventually breaking them